It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look at this team's creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it's all up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth, but Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive and defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense,
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
and after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Jones. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Now a give on the ground, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll come up on a second down and 8. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. They'll stick with him again. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. First and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. Before we get to this next drive, I want to take a look ahead what's coming up in prime time starting tonight. Sunday Night Football, 2 of the biggest surprises from last year in the NFL. Lions and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then on Monday night, it'll be the Dolphins and Rams in Southern California. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Jones. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the visitors move out to a 7-3 lead.
Our home team 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. It's a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw. It's... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll check this down to the running back. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's first down, and they'll run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw is Jones. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. This team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a designed run. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. That one, taken in.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And his guys will get out in front 17-7. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we send you to Orlando. We'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the... And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. So now this team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Jones. This one caught by Patrick.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's in. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Visitors 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back to the air one more time. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? We're about ready now for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. On play action, it's Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now a play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We're about ready now for the punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jones. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jones. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Here's Jones. Taking off, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Up the middle they go. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the off.
This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll come out throwing here to nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Mike, you can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one caught by Patrick. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Jones to the air again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.